Hi guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this look. It's a very neutral, a very light, everyday, glowy look. And yeah, it's basically what I do on a regular basis if I am going to work, if I have meetings, or you know, if I'm just going out for lunch. This is normally how I do my makeup, so if you want to know how you can achieve this flawless glowy base look, then please keep watching. So first we're going to start with actually moisturizing the face. So I use the CLARINS multi-active day cream, and what I like to do is mix it in with some sunscreen. Yeah, I use the NEUTROGENA Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen, and I have like loads of SPF. So the first one I picked up was SPF 70, which I think is a bit like extreme, but it's fine, we'll use it anyway. And then yeah, just put it all over. The reason why I do this obviously is to protect the skin, but I feel the sunscreen gives a nice glow, like a natural glow from within. So I've really been liking adding this step, and I put on a full face or anything. I always now reach out for the sunscreen. Like you can just see this natural glow that comes. And before I go in with the foundation or concealing or anything like that, I actually use this MAC Studio, what is it called? QUICKTRIX stick. This is the Softly Does It and Whiff of Pink one. So one side is the highlight and one side is a blush. So now with the highlight side, I actually like to just go all over my face with this and blend it in with my foundation, and it just gives such a nice glow, and you just look so radiant, and skin looks very healthy, and it is very light. So with the foundation it mixes in pretty nicely, so you don't have to worry about all these lines. So usually on a day-to-day basis, I reach out for these two foundations. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder Youth Boosting Perfect Skin Foundation, and it has SPF 15 in it. This is in the shade 8 medium. Or I reach out for my NARS Radiant Cream Compact Foundation in the shade Barcelona. I do feel like this is like a sample thing that I got. I actually got this from TK Maxx in London. I ordered it online, but I do know you get the full bottled version of this shade as well. Usually I use one or the other, or sometimes I mix both of them, but today I'm feeling, because we've done the highlight and everything, I'm feeling the Charlotte Tilbury one. I do about one pump, I think is enough for the full face. And I like to use my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to blend out my foundation. So yeah, I just go in circular motions everywhere, even under my eyes. And then the highlight blends in really easily with the foundation. So yeah, for my everyday makeup, I don't really color correct or concentrate on all of that. This is literally my quick go-to look that I do usually, like if I have a meeting, or you know, I'm just going for lunch with friends or whatever. This is what I usually put on my face. I've only used one pump of the foundation. It is light coverage, but I feel it does cover the bits that you want it to cover, you know. And yeah, the next thing that I do, I go straight into the concealing. So I kind of vary with this. So I either mix in 2 shades of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. So I usually mix in ginger and custard together, or I use my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Medium Neutral, and I mix it in with ginger from NARS. Or if I don't really want that much concealing done, then I just use the Naked Skin concealer by Urban Decay. So today I think I want to mix in my concealer. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a combination of custard and ginger of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I really do like these concealers. Like, I don't know, over the years I've been really fussy with concealers. I've never really found the one until I actually tried this, and now it's like it always has to be in my makeup kit, and just constantly reach out for this now. And I like to go really light first and then use like a neutral beigey shade and then blend these two in together. And I recently started going right to the edge of my nose, just so you don't get that harsh like ending line with your concealer, and then I take it all the way up. We will highlight. I rarely do this, but sometimes, like now, we put the highlight on the base, so I am doing this today just so it's not so shiny and in your face. So just the bridge of my nose, the forehead, and my chin area. That's it really. So I just like using this MAC 150 brush. It's kind of faded away, so I can't really tell, but like it's just a small, dense, fluffy brush. And it's kind of flat, so you can really just use it to blend in. And I'm not really swiping, I'm dabbing. And yeah, it blends pretty easily with like the concealer and the foundation underneath. So, and I don't really go with this brush all the way to the underneath the waterline, because I do then use this brush. It's called it's a concealer F1112 brush by Urban Decay, and I then use this to get into the inner corners and right to the lash line. Again, I'm just like small dabs and swipes rather than like a big swipe, because then you're just gonna like misplace all of the concealer. And then just with the warmth of my finger, I like to just dab everything in place. I feel then it looks more flawless when I do this. Just go everywhere with my... I like to then, whatever is remaining on the brush, just go over my eyelids and on the brow bone, just so then the eyelids match the concealing that we have done. Now yeah, with the same brush I just buff out the bits that we have highlighted. The concealing done. Straight after concealing, I usually jump straight into my brows. What I start off with is setting it first with the Brow Set by MAC in clear, just so I know where then I want to line. Yeah, it's just so hard to get them to stay where I want to stay, so I usually first start off with the clear set brow gel, and then I know the bits to fill in. I am gonna use the Mina eyebrow pencil. It's the darkest shade that they have, so I just sort of frame my brows first. I don't really do anything to, well, not much to my brows for my everyday looks. I just like to frame the front so that it has like this square, and I just bring it in and just concentrate on the arch mainly, and everything else I kind of just leave. And that is my brows done. Next I then do my contour and the highlight. So I always reach out for my Barry Flawless Chisel Cheeks Contour Kit. This is the light to medium. I really like this. It's like the perfect ashy brown shade that you want for your contour. So I tend to just mix the two and use whatever's on my brush to do both sides of the contour. So I just concentrate it just on the tips here usually, and then I blend it out with another clean contour brush. This one is the MAC 163 brush. It's like an angled fluffy contour brush. So first I like to just concentrate just right at the tip where my ear is. Whatever is on my face is what I bring into. So yeah, I like contour line, that line. As you can see, it's like really pigmented. I've only gone in once with it, so that's why I like to use whatever is on the brush, and then I like to just use it, put it on my forehead, just the corners of my forehead. And then what I like to do is, this is the NIRE contour highlight brush. So it's nice and like an oval shaped brush. It's very fluffy, very soft. So I like to go in with this. I haven't put any product on this at all, so I'm gonna now use this to buff out all of the contour. And if you feel like it is still a bit too much, because right now I feel like I just look really bronze, I then, with the foundation brush, whatever is on the brush, I just use that to sort of calm it down a bit, just go over everything, just dab it over, and it just neutralizes everything and makes it more blended. Before I go in with any blush, sometimes I don't even put blush. I just extend the contour right to my cheek, the apples of my cheek sometimes if I'm not really feeling a blush, and then I just put highlight. But today we will go for a nice subtle nude blush shade. So for highlight, so I highlight first and then blush. For highlight, I'm using my MAC Soft and Gentle Mineralize Skin Finish powder. I always reach out for this. Like, it's literally hit pan. I just have like this tiny section left, which is making me really sad, but it's fine. But this is my go-to everyday highlighter. I like go all out with my highlight. Like, just love this highlighter. And I just concentrate on the tips, just on top of the apple of my cheeks. So like sometimes I just smile and like literally the tip, that is where I concentrate my highlight on a day-to-day. I don't really take it out to the, like, I don't take it out all the way. I feel like when it is more concentrated in one area, it just pops more and it just looks more natural. Take a little bit of highlight just at the tip of my, like the starting of the bridge of my nose, just right there. I don't bring it all the way down. And then my Cupid's bow. So next, the blush. Usually it varies what blush I want to wear. Sometimes if I want to wear like a pink or orangey, just today I feel like being really subtle with my blush, so I'm using this Michael Kors bronze powder to blush. So it's very nice and like neutral, not too pink, not too brown, like just in the middle, sort of peachy, like a bronze peachy, like a burnt orange shade. But when you do put it on your face, it doesn't even show that much, so I just put it right at the apples of my cheeks, and then just with my foundation brush I just blend it in. And then before I do my eyes, I like to just spray myself with MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus setting spray. Now for eyes, it depends on the day and what I want to do with my eyes, but today, usually day to day, what I do is use my contour kit to just contour my crease line. So I just use like a small fluffy blending brush. This is the 221 Luxe Soft Crease Brush by ZOEVA. So I just take like the dark shade and just use that for the crease shade, and that's about it. That's all I do with my eyes on a day-to-day, just from the outer corner and right into the crease line. You just want to keep blending in the crease line, and that's about it. That's what I do with my eyes on a day-to-day if I'm feeling really lazy, or if I'm running late, or if I'm just not really bothered about what I'm doing with my eyes. This is what I do. But otherwise, like with this base, you can do anything really. You can even have this base for a night out, for dinner, for an event, anything. So it's like a good starter base because there's not much that we have actually done. There's like no color correcting. I haven't used any like primer, anything. Like my primer is basically my moisturizer and the sunscreen, so it's a pretty simple base to start off with, I feel. So some days, like I said, if I am running late, I don't really wing my eyeliner, or I don't really put eyeliner on. I just do this, put mascara and head out. And also, like on a day-to-day, I never wear false lashes. I just wear mascara, that's it. So we're gonna use the Mina Definition Mascara. I put as many layers of mascara that I possibly can without it being all clumpy. I also like to do sometimes is in that same contour palette, the dark shade, I like to also put it underneath my waterline, lash line, just so it all looks connected. My lips vary then. Sometimes what I like to do is take Chilli by MAC and just dab it around. It's a nice pop of color for a natural neutral face. So I just sometimes like to just dab that on and just smudge it on with my lips, so it's kind of like a stained lip look. And yeah, it just adds a nice pop of color to an otherwise very bare looking face. Yeah, that's about it. I hope that you have enjoyed watching this tutorial and seeing how I do my everyday makeup look. And with this base, it's so easy to, you know, add on what you want, take down what you want, so it all depends on the day and the event and the occasion. But so yeah, but this is basically it. This is my go-to look, everyday look. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I hope that I have been quite insightful about how you can have your everyday base look, a very nice, fresh, glowy base look. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.